Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode number 1170 of BeginnersC Lesson. I hope that you guys are having a glorious evening. Today we are going to be talking about using random numbers to create a guessing game. This is going to be our first and awesomest case study. That is actually false. It probably will not be as fun as some future ones. But for now, it's going to be pretty cool. In this, we are going to be using nested while loops to ask a user if they would like to continue playing a game after they've finished it. And we are also going to be giving them, some loops inside the game itself. So let's get started. First things first, we are going to create a value known as char. Quit, and that is going to be set equal to an empty space. And so we are going to make a while loop that is going to run. Actually, let's do a bool. No. Yeah, no, yeah. I'm kind of torn here on how I want to show you guys. Yeah, let's do bool run equals true. So let's do this as while run. We're going to come down here and we're going to do cout. Would you like to play a game? Actually, let's just say, would you like to quit? Y/n. And so we're going to do a cin for quit. And then we're going to do a quick if statement. And the if statement is going to be if quit equals y, run equals false. And I wanted to show it to you guys that way because I like to control loops with booleans. It makes it sort of easier to understand at a quick glance when we see bool is equal to true, and that's, that. Whereas if I were to put if quit double equals y, then you'd have to go see what type it is, you'd have to see if it's a character array, char string, and I didn't want to get into all that. So for now, let's first, let's start to create our game. So there's a few things we need to do. First, we need a while loop, and we also need to create a secret number. Now, I've seen people create a game where they're like, int secret equals 890, and that's, every time it runs, it's 890. I'm not about that. So we're going to need int guess equals 0. And we're going to come up here, and we're going to do include, and we're going to include two different libraries. There's a cstd lib, and we're going to also include time.h. And we are going to add the first line to our code, srand time null. And what this code means is that we are taking a random number generator, we are seeding it with a random a set of random numbers that is based on the current time, which for me is 3:31 a.m. Why I'm recording this now is anyone's guess. And so what we're actually going to do here is we're going to set this, secret number based on rand, which is a function. And inside of rand, we are going to use our modulo operator to do 1000 plus 1. So in this case, what that actually means is we are going to pick a random number from 0 to 999 and then add 1 to make it between 1 and 1000. So our next step is to move these two numbers inside of our outer while loop. And the reason why is because every single time this runs, we want both of these to be reset to being new. So that's our first sort of thing that we need to do here. Now, next step, we are going to do while guess is not equal to secrets. this next loop is going to run. So while our user's guess is not equal to secret. Now, just for, making things a little more complicated, let's bring this up so it's not off the screen. We're going to make a do-while loop. And this do-while loop is going to allow the users to enter a value. So we're going to do cout, and we are going to do enter a number between 1 and 1,000. And we're going to have them do a cin for guess. And our while is going to be while guess is less than 1 or guess is greater than 1,000. So if they're, like, oh, I want to guess negative 100, well, you can't. And it's just going to keep pestering them doing the same thing. But assuming that they do that, we then need to set up 3 if statements. 1 to test over, 1 to test under, and 1 to test equal. So we're going to say if guess is less than secret, we're going to say cout \n. You have guessed a number that is too low. So then we're going to do the same thing in the next one. And we're going to do too high on that one, and we're going to do our output message here. So we're going to do you guessed right, and this one is going to be too high. So in this case, we're going to do secret, or guess is greater than secret. And this way we're going to do if, guess double equals secret. Okay, so let's give this a run real quick and see kind of where we are. I just kind of want to, I rarely get things perfectly right on my first try, but that's kind of the fun of it, right? So we're going to enter a number between 0 and 1,000, so I'm going to be mathematical and enter 500. Number I've guessed is too high. Let's drop down to 250. Still too high. 125. Too high. Let's round it to 75. Still too high. 50. 25. 10. So, okay. 10 was too low, so it's between 10 and 25. So let's try 15. 20, 23. Okay, so it's 24. And I thought I guessed 25. 25 was too high. 24 was too low. Did I screw this up? Wait, I think I have some issue here. Wait, 20, 25, oh wow, 100 was too low. I'm clearly not paying much attention to this. Okay, so 50 is too high. 30, too low. 35, clearly I wasn't paying any attention earlier. 34, 33, 32, 31. And okay, would I like to quit? And in this case, let's say that I do want to quit. So let's hit Y. Program exits. Beautiful. Now, let's go back through and let's try this again. And let's go ahead and we'll say 500, 250. I won't suck as much this time, I promise. 325. Wow, lucky guess. And this time I don't want to quit. And so I hit no, and it brings me back. Perfect. That means I actually did program this right in one go-ahead, which is actually pretty damn good. So I'm going to leave this here. You guys can tinker around with this and try to implement different changes, make it look a little nicer, make it play a little smoother, maybe add different variances on the numbers. If you want to be kind of risky, actually no, we can't do Hangman quite yet. We'll be able to do Hangman very soon though. And we'll have another case study on Hangman. So for now, if you guys if you guys are happy with this, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, give it a share, tell your friends. If you have any questions, post them down below, and we will talk again very soon. Have a good one, guys.